What's going on, guys? I'm here with some more Elite League today. In the last episode of this series, I went through and I did a shopping spree and bought a bunch of packs and got some more talent for this team. And I think in the future, I'm just going to buy one pack per episode or something like that so the series doesn't die out too quickly. And because another shopping spree or two and I might be close to finishing a lot of the collection. And I don't want this to die out as quickly as my Ultimate team did, so maybe one pack per episode would be fine. And I have 28,000 Blitz bucks right now because I did a live stream with Not As Fan and played him 4 times, I believe. And so we'll start off this episode here. We're going to go get a 25 card pack and see who we get. Alright, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, Jamal Charles, how good is he? Ooh, have to compare him to Chris Johnson. Then we get Steve Johnson, only 3 speed, not very good. Tony Moeaki, Dallas Clark, Michael Crabtree, Mario Manningham, Chad Ochocinco, Mike Williams, Hines Ward, Chicago Bears O-line, Texans O-line, David Akers, Lawrence Tynes, Josh Brown, Brian Moorman, ew, Chad Greenway, Darrelle Revis, he's definitely probably going to end up being a starter, Detroit Lions D-line, the Packers D-line, the Ravens, and the offensive line of the Giants, Chaz Henry, and Dawan Landry. Okay, these are duplicates over here. So we'll turn those in for 750 and now go through our lineup here and see who deserves to be a starter. Alright, here you can see Darrelle Revis compared to Champ Bailey. One better skill and one better power, so we're definitely going to want to go with Darrelle Revis. And then we have Charles Woodson on the opposite side, and he looks pretty solid, so we're probably going to stick with him. Yeah, he's got very good attributes. And the Colts defensive line here, I'm just experimenting with a line that has more finesse than they do power. If I don't like it, then I'm going to switch to like the Lions, who have really good power. Patrick Willis is probably the best linebacker in the game, so we're going to stay with him. And Antoine Bethea, he's really good too, and I don't think we got anybody in that last pack that can replace him. And then Vernon Davis on offense. He's extremely good for a tight end. He's better than most of the receivers in the game. And really, I'm looking for speed at that position. And I guess with Reggie Wayne, I would get one more recovery, but I'll stick with Vernon Davis. For now, anyways. And now, looking here at running back, I was thinking about doing Ray Rice, but he has less recovery. Darren McFadden also has less recovery and less speed. And then I was looking at Frank Gore because he has 1 less speed but 1 more power. And then Jamal Charles has the same exact attributes. So I think I'm going to try out Frank Gore with that extra power burst in the backfield. And then we'll see how that does for us. And here, just to remind you guys, 4-2 record in this mode, already 48% collection. So I think by spacing out the amount of cards I'm buying, I'll be able to have some more episodes in here, and we won't finish it too quickly. So let's go find an opponent now to play. Hopefully I don't have Packers jerseys. Alright, so here we go. We got a player who's going to play as the Cowboys. And we're matched up well on paper, so let's go. Into the game we go. My opponent is on offense. It is 3rd down and 10. He's going to take it on the right side, but my defense is there. It's going to be a 5-yard run, making it 4th down and 5. He throws a short pass, and we bottle that up perfectly. So turnover on downs. And we take over. Rodgers under center, and he's going to roll to his left and then throw right, and there's Mike Wallace. And a little spin move, a 31-yard gain will make it 4th down and 10. And we're not going to take the chance. We're just going to kick the field goal. And, well, it couldn't have been any worse. I'm still really bad at this meter. And that kick is no good, so it's still 0-0. My opponent back on offense. And he throws right, and that's a complete pass. And I wish I could have a better view of these player names to figure out who everybody is. I think he has Michael Turner. That's who number 33 is. But right here, he gets on the board first with a touchdown. And so now we're taking over with a 7-point deficit, trying to evade the blitz and go deep. And he dives out of the way, and Vernon Davis makes a catch. And I'm still trying to figure out the relationship between jumping and diving when it comes to them being on the same button. Frank Gore scores a touchdown, by the way. But I'm trying to figure it out so I can have good user pass defense. And I'm getting better results, but I want like a definitive answer on how I can dive when I want to and jump when I want to get user picks. So it's 7-7. My opponent's on offense, and he rolls back deep, and then a nice play on the ball I have with Charles Woodson, and I'm on fire at this point. And it's 4th down 27. He is going to go for it, and he's going to go all the way across the field, and one of my defenders jumped too early, and so Jason Witten made the catch, and he has got a fresh set of downs, and he's going to go to the end zone, and I got a jump that time, but the pass was just over my fingertips, and so it's a touchdown for Witten, and it's 14-7, and I whip out a double pass. When guys are blitzing you, do the double pass. It's what works the best for me. And we go to Frank Gore for a touchdown, so it's 14-14. Liking the difference between Frank Gore and Chris Johnson, a little extra power. And then what a diving user pick. That is nice, Charles. And so we take over the ball now, trying to break this tie. We got first and goal, and we do a double pass to the end zone. Touchdown for Frank Gore. Once again, he's my go-to guy in this game. So 21-14 now. We kick the ball away, and Witten's going to field it. And we force a fumble, and we'll take that ball. And we're in prime position to score once again. 10 seconds left on the clock with a 7-point lead. He's looking to blitz again. And when you manually blitz and you leave the computer to defend everybody, that's when I play my best football. And I was tearing him apart because he just wasn't switching up his defense. And I was able to just destroy his computer defense, and then I dodge his defender and then go deep. A little nifty move there for a 36-yard gain. Nice play, and we're going to end up going for a field goal attempt here again, and just kidding, it's a fake, and I throw an interception. A little questionable play calling on my part. We have a 14-point lead. We throw the interception, took a chance, it didn't work out for us, so it's 3rd and 4, and he rolls right, and he finds Witten once again for a first down, so he's getting some good plays going to Jason Witten anyways. And then I come through with a manual blitz. I don't do too many of those, but I do just to catch him off guard, and he throws a touchdown anyways. Michael Turner for 6, and then he whips out the onside kick. I've only seen it a couple times in this game, but it's recovered by Darrell Revis, and that's a nice return. We'll get to the 35, 36-yard line where we have a fresh set of downs, 1st and 30, and Rodgers rolling to his right. Plenty of room to run. Jump pass, end zone. Vernon Davis is a monster on this game. He's as good as any receiver on here that I've played with. And then he's going back on offense, and he finds his running back for a 4-yard gain, but stingy defense. Antoine Bethea is there. And then on 4th down, he is sacked from behind by Dwight Freeney. The Colts don't have a very powerful line, but they do have speed and finesse, and so that's what I was trying out. And then back on offense and going deep, Frank Gore. Another touchdown on the board, and we have a 3-score lead, very comfortable. And I come through with a manual blitz, and he throws it at the ground, and it's intercepted by Charles Woodson while he's just laying on his stomach. And so things were just not going this guy's way. I get 2 interceptions, I throw 2 in the process, but I win the game 56-29, and we're going to a nice payday for that one, 6,100 Blitz bucks. And then we'll look at our collections right now, and we have good progress with the Cowboys, 9, Colts have 9, Jags have 9, and so hopefully we can finish one of these soon and see how these pro player cards are. I really want Adrian Peterson. That brings our record to 5-2, and that will conclude the episode. I'll be back next time, guys, with some more pack buying and then some more playing. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.